Everyone. And today we're going to be talking about why I don't play Infinite Warfare. Now, before we get into that, you're going to notice that in the background is going to be against some bots because the Call of Duty servers are currently down, so I couldn't play online. I'm sorry. But we got to deal with what we have. Alright, so, I think it's safe to say that for the most part, people really don't enjoy Infinite Warfare. I see people say it all the time about how they just don't enjoy it. We got pros and wow, pros, YouTubers, and just everybody basically saying that they don't enjoy it. Oh, so number one, I don't know if this is just me or if it's just everybody, but I've when I get into a party with friends or just parties in general, I usually can only play a couple games for it like kicks us out or something like that, and then we just have a hard time getting into each other's party, and that's just a big problem. Say I've never really had that problem before. I think it was occasionally on Black Ops 3, but not all that often. But in Infinite Warfare, it's all the time. Say it's pretty much every time. I have a few games. Play like an hour or something like that, and then it kicks us out, and then we just have difficulty getting back into the party. Alright, so that's number one. Now, let's see. Let's go to the futuristic setting. Alright, now I'm not entirely opposed to futuristic things in Call of Duty. Now, obviously, the game has to progress, go with the times and whatnot. So, the future itself isn't the problem. It's just the things that they put into the game. You know, uh, like black holes, like that doesn't really make any sense. I mean, it just doesn't feel like Call of Duty with a black hole. And then we got, let's see, like the specialist, the phase shifts. That it's just stuff like that. Phase shifting, black holes, and cheetahs running around the map. I mean, that stuff just it doesn't. It's not really Call of Duty. It doesn't feel like. So I don't really like those things. I don't think that they fit into the game. That's just my personal opinion. I could be wrong. Everyone has their own opinion and whatnot. All right, and now the leaderboards. All right, now leaderboards necessarily for me, it's not really that big of a deal. Say, I could really care less about the leaderboards. I don't really specifically go for the leaderboards. So, but it's just that the leaderboards have always been in the game when the game first launched, and the fact that they weren't and that they ha- didn't didn't have it for we just got it back. We just got the leaderboards now, which is February. The end, well, technically the end of January, whatever. And they sent us a big message. It's finally here. The leaderboards. Woo! Like, what the hell do you mean it's finally here? Like, we're supposed to be excited for that or something? Like, dude, it should have been in there to begin with. Like, it's the leaderboards. I've never played a Call of Duty where the leaderboards have not been in the game when they first started. It's like just on weird. It's just weird for me. Like, why are you saying it's finally here, dude? We're not excited for it. We're pissed. We want the leaderboards now. Alright. Now, another thing is like the score streaks. Alright, now the score streaks aren't entirely horrible. They're not like ghost horrible, but they're not really all that great. I feel like most of the streaks themselves don't really do a whole lot unless they're like the high streak, like the Warden, the RC, the GI guy, the AP, the last one you get, whatever the hell it's called, AP, Apex Predator, that's what I call it. So those ones are really the only streaks that actually do anything. in my personal opinion, but they also don't really get enough for the amount of score streak that it takes to get them. So anything under that, I just feel like they don't really do anything. You know, like the vulture. Say it doesn't do anything. I mean, if the person kills you, then it like chases them down half the time. So, but if you go like on Black Ops, the damn thing, the Talon would just go off. I mean, it just go on sprees, like three, four, five people at once. It feels like sometimes. Same then like the sentry gun, it doesn't ever get any kills. It feels like. So the streaks, they it's really not very that good in my personal opinion. All right, so now let's move on to the specialist. Oh, get off me. All right, so the specialist, they introduced that into Black Ops 3, and I personally, they're how do I put they're good, but they're bad at the same time, kinda. I mean it's a neat little addition, gives a little more variety into the game, but it also poses a problem because I feel like it just gives people easy kills pretty much. So basically, you pull it out and you can get kills pretty easily. You know, multiple kills for that matter. And yeah, I just don't really like that because they don't really require any skill. And I just don't really. I think that they should take specialists out. In my personal opinion, that's just me. And they just don't make any sense either. They really don't. Like, let's see, like for the cheetah. What the hell is that? You could run around like a cheetah? How does that make any sense? That's not a Call of Duty thing. It's retarded. Alright. Same thing with the black hole. And obviously I know it's, in the future, but I just don't think that it fits into Call of Duty. You know, black holes, it's just stupid. So, and there's not really any balance to the specialist. You just pull it out, and you're pretty much God, depending on what specialist you used or payload, technically. Alright, but there's just no balance to the specialist. Alright. Now, what I mean like that, okay, let's take Black Ops 3 for instance. Alright, there's kind of a balance to the specialist guys. Let's see, the Reaper, he has a little minigun. It takes him a second to wind it up. Alright, so that would be the balance that he doesn't shoot immediately. He has to take a second or two for it to. It takes a second or two for him to actually start firing. The same with the Tempest. You get that little charge before it actually fires. And then, you got the kinetic armor, which you. Oh god, don't bash me. Which the head is the weak spot. Alright. Okay, so now we go to Infinite Warfare, and there's just no balance. I mean, you pop Kinetic Arm, it protects your whole body. Then you got, the Reaper's little Uzi machine gun things, whatever you want to call them. Oh, damn it. And he can pretty much just immediately start shooting. And the same thing with with Claw and like the Eraser, you just start shooting immediately. There's just no balance between all the payloads, and I think that's just a big problem. Why people just don't, like the specialists in this particular game. I don't think the specialists are entirely bad, but they are kind of a way to get cheap kills. So I mean, that's my opinion and whatnot. So everyone else has their own, so don't roast me or anything. All right, now let's go to. Oh god damn it. Let's go to the connection. The connection, I feel like, it's kind of half and half, I guess you could say. Say you go into a lobby and get kind of jump shotted there, and oh my god, get off of me. And it's kind of half and half. Like half the time you will have, oh god, half the time you will have fairly good connection. You don't have any problems. Everything will tend to go pretty well. So you don't, lag too bad, and you just don't die around corners and all that good stuff. And then the other half of the time, it's the complete opposite. All right, you just go into the lobby and you just feel like you are just dying way too quick. Like I will run into instances where I will know where a guy is. All right, I'll have UAV up. Okay, I'll sit there and I will pre-aim around that corner or whatever, around that building, car, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to say. All right, I'll be aiming. I'll be pre-aiming. He will come around the corner and then bam, he'll kill me. Like that shouldn't happen. All right, so I know I'm not, the Mark J or Scump or something like that with like insane reflexes, but my reflexes aren't that bad either, to where I shouldn't have killed that guy. Okay, so I definitely, if I'm aiming at somebody, I know he's coming that way, then I should definitely get that kill. Okay, because my reflexes aren't that bad. I don't have horrible aim or anything like that. So it's just the connection. It feels like people are just seconds ahead of me. Alright, and that's just horrible. Like, I mean, I know Call of Duty's like a connection based thing, but it feels like, damn. Alright? It's just insane, the connection on Infinite Warfare. It just feels like it's so bad, like it's so inconsistent all the time. And the little rant, if not, I'm sorry. But if you did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more videos, and I shall see everybody next time.